Hey everyone, Rob here. Today, we're going to talk about some recent fraud trends and give you some pointers on how to steer clear of these popular scams. Online shopping has become super popular in recent years, and this is good, as fraud at the point of sale has gone down dramatically. Unfortunately, fraud tends to adapt, and there's been a huge increase in what's called card not present or CNP transactions. CNP transactions are online transactions, and this type of fraud is projected to increase to almost 75% of all fraud within the next 2 years. One way these scams are adapting, e-commerce. It's not always a website or link that you click. Sometimes scammers can pose as sellers on social media and offer items at discounted prices in hopes that you will jump on the deal and pay up front. After the payment is given, the seller disappears without a trace, leaving you broke and heartbroken. In some cases, you don't even have to pay anything. They'll offer giveaways and ask you to enter your personal credentials in order to get the imaginary free stuff. The best way to avoid being tricked is to only buy from private sellers after doing your research, avoid impulse buying, and consider meeting up in public to make sure the deal is done safely, fairly, and face-to-face. Person-to-person or P2P payments are another way that your money can be targeted. With these scams, there's usually a message or social media post where you're asked to donate or deposit a small amount, and you're promised a big payday in return for your kindness. A victim to this scam would typically send the money and never receive any sort of money back. Make sure if you're sending money to help someone that you know and trust the person you're sending your hard-earned money to. Unfortunately, scammers not only go after the money you have, but the money you might have in the future. This is true with the increase of employment scams. LinkedIn is the most impersonated brand being used to trick those in search of jobs, and employment phishing scams are in the top 3 riskiest types of fraud among all age groups, between 18 to 65. If you're in LinkedIn or a similar service and receive a weird message or link, remember, it's better to log into your account and view everything through the dashboard or homepage. Just like shopping, romance is another thing that has migrated online. And when looking for love, we have to be vulnerable. Well, fraudsters know this too, and will make it their goal to come across as caring, compassionate, and vulnerable so that you will do anything for them, even send them some money. There have been so many horror stories with romance scams, and sometimes it might be better to guard your heart and your wallet at the same time. Like advertisements, these frauds are aimed at everyone, which makes us all potential victims. The best way to keep yourself safe is to be cautious of anything that seems too good to be true, and talk with friends and relatives about anything that seems suspicious. We can't catch every scammer out there, so it's our job to stay informed, educated, and prepared for the unexpected. If you like this video and want to see more helpful tips, we'll leave a link to our videos page. Please show us some love by subscribing and liking this video. We truly appreciate it. As always, thank you for watching, and thank you for being a valued member.